In this video, we are going to study the web system architecture. Now, what happens is that whenever you have any software, any application, in this particular software, in this particular application, there could be up to 3 layers, where each layer is also called a tier. So you say layer, you say tier, it's one and the same. So what I said just now is that every software can have up to 3 layers in it, where the first layer is called presentation layer, also called presentation tier. The second one is called business logic tier or application tier, and the third one is called data tier, also called data access tier or database tier. Now what are these 3 tiers? What each of them does? Now whatever I'm going to explain you over here, it is similar to the concept of front end and back end which I told you just now. Okay. So what is this presentation tier of a web application? What is the presentation tier of a website? So the presentation tier is basically that part of the website which the user can see, with whom the user can interact. So for example, if for example, let's say you have a Yahoo Mail service. So this particular web page which you see, with whom you are going to interact, I will say this is the presentation tier of the Yahoo Mail. Okay. Now this presentation tier is normally coded in, come on, you tell me which languages? Yes, the presentation tier is normally coded in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So I can also say that this presentation tier is nothing but the front end of every website. Now, once you understand what is the presentation tier, now let's talk about the business logic tier or application tier. So the application tier is that tier in which we are going to write the logic, in which we are going to do some kind of processing. Okay. So if you again talk about the Yahoo Mail service, it will be the application tier which will take the username and password from the user and will do some kind of processing on it. Okay. So in very simple words, this application tier is nothing but the back end of the website. And this backend, this application tier is coded in Java, Python, or maybe in PHP. Finally, what is this data tier or data access tier or database tier? Now, the name over here itself will tell you that the database tier will store all the data related to that particular website. The database tier is also a part of the back end of the website. Okay, so application tier and database tier both work at the back end, and presentation tier works at the front end. If you again talk about the Yahoo Mail service, what do you think the database tier will store? So the database tier over here will store the username and the password of all the users who are using the mail service. Okay. So whatever I have explained you on this particular screen, okay, it is quite similar to what you have studied in front end and back end. But this is not web system architecture. Now let's understand what is this heading all about. Okay. So what happens is, whatever softwares we use, okay, all the softwares can be divided into 4 types. So there are 4 types of softwares, or I'll say 4 types of applications, 4 different types of architecture. Now these 4 types are 1 tier application, 2 tier application, 3 tier application and n tier application. Okay. Now whatever I'm going to teach you over here is very simple, but many teachers teach this concept incorrectly, and there are many students who misunderstand the meaning of this. There are many students who will misunderstand the words 1 tier over here. Okay, so now listen to me carefully. It is not difficult, but it is slightly confusing. Now when you see the word 1 tier over here, 1 tier does not mean that the application has only one layer. It does not mean that the application, the software has only one tier. Okay, no, that is not what it means. So now you must be confused, you must be wondering in your mind, so what is the meaning of the word one? Why the hell do you have one over here? So this one over here stands for machine, one machine. So now can you figure out what is the meaning of one tier application? So one tier application means in this application all the three tiers will work on a single machine, on one machine. I repeat myself, in a one tier application all the three tiers, okay, will do the work on one machine. So diagrammatically it can be shown like this. This is one tier architecture. Okay, this is the client machine. You can say client tier or you can also say client machine. So on the client machine you will have the presentation layer, you will have the application layer, you will have the database layer, okay, and they will interact with one another but only one machine, okay. Now after one tier application we have two tier application. So come on, tell me what will happen in a two tier application. In two tier application what will happen is that all the three layers, okay, the three layers, presentation, application and the data layer, will be spread over two different computers, okay. So over here this is the diagram of the two tier architecture, alright. So this is the client computer. On the client computer you will have the presentation layer as well as the application layer, and on the server you will have the database. So this server will store only the database, it will not do any kind of processing, it will not have any logic in it. And a server which stores only the database is often called a database server, okay. So this is the two tier architecture. The client machine has presentation layer and business logic layer, also called application layer, and there will be another computer, a server called database server, which will store the database tier. Now one small simple thing, either understand this or ignore this. Now don't get confused when you see three different computers over here, okay. The three different computers have nothing to do with one tier, two tier, three tier, okay. It simply means over here that the client machine could be this or this or this. There could be several, client computers, but every client computer will have only two layers in it. So this will have presentation application, this will have presentation application, this will have presentation application. All of them could be connected to the same database server. So that is what it means. This is the two tier architecture, okay. Don't get confused by seeing three computers over here. If that creates a confusion, you assume as if there is only one computer over here. Now if you understand this much, then I am sure it is very easy for you to understand the three tier application. Come on, if you want, pause the video and decide in your mind what it could be. So very simple. In a three tier architecture there will be three different computers, there will be three different machines. The client computer will store the presentation layer, then there will be a server called application server, and the name itself it tells you that it will store the application layer, and then there will be one more computer called a database server which will store the database tier. So three different layers on three different computers, okay. Finally we have something called n tier application. Now what is this n tier application? Very simple, listen to me very carefully. Now in a n tier application the presentation layer is on the client computer and the database layer is on a database server. I repeat, presentation layer on client computer, database layer on a database server. Now what happens about the application tier? So the application tier, listen to this carefully, the application tier is distributed amongst several application servers for faster processing. So many a times what happens is there are some softwares, okay, which are of critical importance. The softwares which are used, let's say, in nuclear reactors, the softwares which are used to guide missiles and spaceships and so on. So in such softwares we need a tremendous amount of speed. We want the software to execute in nanoseconds or maybe even lesser than that. So for such softwares what happens is the work of logic Okay, whatever logical work is there, whatever processing is there, whatever processing is to be done by the application layer, that processing, that work of processing is given to several computers, to several servers. Okay, so that is what we call the end-tier application. So these are the four different types of softwares.